Yay Networks.
Hey everybody, welcome to This Is Life. My name is Heather.
What's up? My name is Cornelius.
What song is that, baby?
It's
Maverick City.
Tasha Cobbs.
Wow. Must be a new song. Never heard that one.
Yeah, it's a new song.
Anyways.
She started it.
Okay, you know what I want to talk about today?
What?
How long is too long to be with somebody before they propose? How long is too long?
I was just with one of my homies, and I think he said him and his girl have been dating for 7 years.
Oh, it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. 7 years. What we doing? Wait, did they start dating in their teens?
I don't know. I didn't ask questions.
So I need an age. I need guidelines to that, because
guys don't really ask other guys that. Like, what time did y'all start dating? How long y'all gonna be dating?
7. Okay, give me an estimate. Does he have facial hair?
I mean, we're
Is that a grown man?
We're about the same age.
Oh, so he's 37 and they've been dating for 7 years and they're 30. Well, what you waiting for, friend?
You know, I didn't ask him that because, you know, that's number one, that's not my business. And number two, I feel like he kind of has an idea of what he wants to do. And if she's cool with it and he's cool with it, like, it is what it is.
No.
Seems like they're both cool with it.
All right. So timeline. Let's talk timelines, you guys. It takes, actually studies show that men know within, and this is stretching it, 3 months if they want to marry this person or not.
Who did that study?
A study I found online. Okay. They know within 3 months. That's like max, like for a lifetime, right? So if we know within 3 months, then we need to be planning for the ring and preparing for the ring and preparing for the relationship. I feel like people get into a relationship and they're not sure about marriage and commitment, and maybe they feel like their finances aren't together. Maybe they feel like their housing situation's not together. My thing is, like, maybe you shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody if you don't have that stuff together, because obviously the next step is what? Ding, 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 marriage, right? Marriage, kids, family, whatever. If we're going to progress here, then I'm going to need some action steps of where we're going next. I'm going to need Adam to start leading Eve.
Oh my God.
Because I'm concerned. 7 years is a long time.
I mean, but if she's cool with it and he's cool with it, like, I mean, they do live together.
Okay, if he dies, she has no rights to his stuff. The state don't look.
It's not hers. It's still his.
But she putting in all this work and effort, probably cooking, probably cleaning. So at this point, are we just playing house? I mean, what are we doing? So
They're just doing whatever they feel is best for their situation.
Okay, I feel strongly.
I can tell. I can sense. I can sense your vibes.
A woman's need is like security and safety. And that comes with that ring. I'm going to need you to get on your knee and say, hey, I have vision, I have purpose. I want to be with you. I want us to be married. It's more than just a piece of paper. This is a covenant. It's saying to the whole world that I'm creating a covenant with you and only you. And I'm saying no to everybody else. And I'm saying yes to you and us together. And we're going to go on this journey together moving forward. The problem is we're stunted right now because we're not moving forward. We're stunted. We're stunted because it's been 7 years. 7 years is what? 7 years of completion. Okay, so 7 years of completion. Are we going to complete and move forward, or are we going to complete and end this relationship? Because that's a problem.
Do you really? I mean, do women really feel like that?
Yes, don't they, Riley?
Yes.
We want to know, where are we going? Why? And the thing is, she's waiting, and she's like loves this person so much, and she's invested so much with him. She's like waiting, like she's watched all her friends get married. She's been in everybody's wedding. She's gone to she's getting to the age where she's getting tired of going to bridal parties and tired of going to all those things because she's been doing it for so many years and she hasn't had her own. Like, why rob her of that? You see what I'm saying? Like, for him, and this was me. Let me just talk about myself. I remember when we first started dating, I asked you how long before you were thinking proposal. And I asked you that question directly within like the first, couple of weeks of our relationship. Because right away we both were like, okay, this is it. And you said, I'm going to propose to you within 1 year. And I said, okay, you have 1 year. I said, you have 1 year. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
I said, This is what I remember saying this. I don't, because I said the next person I date is who I want to marry. I don't want to be in a relationship for 3, 4, 5 years while you're trying to figure it out. Figure out who you are as a person, as a man. No, I'm going to need you to figure it out before you step to me, friend. You got to figure that out, because God is not a God of confusion. And why we confused?
Riley, you gotta throw something in there.
I would love to jump in on this.
This is our producer, Riley, you guys.
Hello. So yes, and I will take it a step further. A lot of my friends are just having trouble just getting a partner to put a label on something.
What?
Oh, so they won't even say they're like girlfriend, boyfriend.
They think that's too much. And then a lot of them say they have things to do or accomplish before getting in a relationship. And most of them are financial. So, well, I need to be out of debt before I can be in a relationship. Or I need to make this amount of money. Or I need to be at this job. And so my girlfriends are like, well, isn't that something you do at a point together? Like,
yeah, for sure. Because together we're stronger. I do agree with that, babe.
Can I say something?
I would love to hear it.
I think that, and it's so interesting you even brought that up, Riley, because for so long, the men have constantly been told, you need to level up.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that you got this before you step to me. And so we hear this narrative.
Yeah.
That we need to step up. You need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. And then we look out on social media, and the motivational people are like, I just bought this new Lambo today. I could take care of this. And like, if you can't take care of your woman, you're not a real man.
Yeah.
So we're listening to this narrative, and then we're taking it in as our own. And then from there, you guys are coming and saying, well, we want to be in a relationship, but we're conflicted. Well, they're conflicted. I'm not really conflicted, but they're conflicted because they're like, hold up, I'm not ready to be in a relationship because I'm not enough for you yet. I don't have $1 million in the bank yet. I'm an actor. I'm still trying to get my first gig. I don't have a car right now. I live at home with my parents, and God forbid you find I live at home with my parents, because then you're going to really think that I'm nothing. Or granted, I can't afford to take you to STK Steakhouse. I can only afford to take you to Cheesecake Factory.
Ciao.
And now it's like, you can't take me to no Cheesecake Factory. You need to level up. And so the men have a completely different perspective, where you women are like, y'all just need to propose. And the men are like, propose for what? You told me to have expectations. You told me you have expectations of me to blah, and I haven't done blah, so maybe I'm not ready. But before you do that, before you get into this, we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back from our sponsors. This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/Lindsey's and get on your way to being your best self.
I love therapy. Matter of fact, I need to make my little therapy appointment because I feel like my therapist gathers my life. And it's so nice to talk to somebody virtually, because I'm a homebody. I don't like to leave the house.
Right.
And it's so nice, y'all. On BetterHelp, you can just log on, right? And you can get connected with a therapist. You can talk to somebody face to face, or you could turn your camera off if you don't feel like looking at nobody, and connect with this therapist that can help you walk through whatever you're struggling with, whether it's stress, anxiety, worry, fear, doubt, stepping out on faith, marital issues, loneliness, whatever the case is. There's somebody right there that's available to walk through this season with you. You are not alone. And it's so important that you recognize that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very simple process. You're going to fill out a brief questionnaire. After that, they're going to hook you up with a therapist. And here's the thing. If you don't like the therapist they give you, you can switch. I mean, it's super simple. They have financial aid that's available for people.
Yeah.
We've done it. We've sent so many people through BetterHelp. I mean, and they help from just a host of different things, whether it's, sleep issues, family problems, relationship problems, all those different things. I'm telling you, BetterHelp is exactly where it is. If you think of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. So take a moment, breathe. Visit betterhelp.com/Lindsey's today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Lindsey's, LINDSEYS. Y'all, don't put this off. Do it right now. BetterHelp.com/Lindsey's, LINDSEYS. Take the 10% off while it's still available. We're back.
a woman.
I just want to throw that out there because
I understand that we say we want a man to have ABC before they come and step to us, and they take on that narrative.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that.
But you guys can't keep moving the goalposts.
But listen, in a woman's mind, we feel like, okay, we work 3-4 jobs. Why can't you? You see what I'm saying? I feel like so many women are like Uber eating and they're doing this and they're doing that. And they're like, I have to figure it out while you become an actor. You just want to act. And I got to work 4 jobs and I got to figure it out. And that's why there's starting to be this pay difference between males and women, males and females, because of this narrative, babe. No, it's real though. It's real. So many women are working more than they ever have before, and they're making more than men than ever have before. And I wonder why, like what is happening that's causing this shift? But with a lot of women, and I'm in all the Facebook, I be in them Facebook groups. I'm in all the Facebook groups, the millionaire mamas, the entrepreneurs, and they're going and they're just like, what is this? So my thing is this, when we came together, we're like, this is a partnership, right? We came together and we said, you said you're going to propose within 1 year and we're going to make this work. Did we have everything figured out? No, I had more debt than you did. I had that student loan debt. And I had some credit card debt, and you had like no debt. I don't think you had debt at all. I think I had more debt than you did.
Probably so.
But I just remember thinking like, dang, he ain't got no debt, and I got all this debt I'm bringing to this marriage. But at the time we came together and we're like, okay, let's build this, let's do this. But I do feel like now in the world, like it is now, everybody's waiting for the perfect opportunity for everything to be perfect, and there's no such thing as that.
But okay, I trust me, I hear what you're saying, but the narrative is split because you're saying, okay, you don't have to wait for it to be perfect, but the narrative that a lot of these guys are getting is that it needs to be perfect.
Yeah.
And so they don't feel like they're enough. And you have to understand, because I don't want to say all men, but a great majority of men don't feel like they're enough.
Yeah.
Then they lack confidence. Yeah. So without confidence, you're not it's like you don't know what to do. Like, I have so many brothers who are just like lost. They have no idea.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do because they know they're filled with potential because that's what everybody tells them. Yeah. You have a lot of potential. Yeah. But everybody who tells them they have potential never shows them how to reach it. And I mean, it's great that it's women power right now. It's great. Like I host men's retreats.
Yeah.
I reached out to a very reputable Fortune 500 company and asked them, hey, could you guys be a sponsor? Because I'm taking predominantly Black and brown men on retreats. These are leaders, blah, blah, blah. We got to get them in a space. Soul care, mental health, everything. You know what they told me?
What?
The lady told me, she was like, I love what you're doing. This is great. But off record, I have to say, this is the year of the woman. She said, we're really investing into women, specifically Black women. That is showing us exactly where the investment is going. So great that women are doing it and making it and getting the jobs and all that kind of stuff. We also have to understand the type of environment we're in right now. Like, men are given some crazy expectations, some wild standards, and then now the women are like, well, I want y'all to step up. Men are like, step up where? What am I supposed to do? Because now you feel like you got it. And then the narrative is, I don't need a man because I can take care of it by myself. Well, you take care of it by yourself. Yeah. So the men are like, you know what? I don't want to be in a relationship. I don't have to tag it. I don't want to, I don't want to marry you right now. And then they also think I don't have to.
But then why move in with somebody? Why are we moving in together?
Because she agreed to.
If you can't propose to me and marry me.
Because she agreed to. I mean, yeah. I mean, she whatever standard she had, her standard gave her the idea that it was okay for her to move in.
Which is probably going to prolong the marriage, because why buy the cow if you're getting the milk for free?
I mean, but if she wants to give milk.
But that's her standard. Yeah. So
and that's fine.
And that's what she's deciding to do. I just felt like, okay, I want to build together. Like, let's figure this out together.
Right.
Like, let's learn. I feel like you have to have that mindset going into it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't go in thinking like, oh, my husband is only going to work and I'm not going to do anything, or I'm only going to work and he's not going to. No, we're going to come together as a partnership and we're going to build our ministries, build our businesses, grow our children up together. We're going to do this together. We're a team. And I feel like if we had more of this team mindset where both people were like, okay, let's come together. Let's get rid of the social media that says, 50-50 or whatever. No, we're 100-100. We're all in. We're just going to do this together. We're going to figure it out together. And I feel like people would get married a lot quicker.
Yeah, absolutely.
If we laid down the expectations on both sides.
I agree with that wholeheartedly.
I mean?
I agree with that wholeheartedly. That should be the new narrative.
I think so too. I do. You want to say something?
Yeah. So there's this theory called the box theory.
Okay.
And I think for the ladies, the theory was like kind of coined by Tinks, the creator. And it's that when a man meets a woman in a romantic setting, he puts her into one of three boxes. He wants to date her, he wants to have sex with her, or he wants nothing to do with her. And so right off the bat that they're putting, into these boxes.
Wait, did somebody snitch? Is this what happens, baby?
What happened? About what?
Can we include another box that says I'm going to use you?
But
I think that's probably the second box, the sex.
The sex?
Yeah,
use you for laundry and meals.
She's throwing blows.
I just wondered because my baby daddy, when we broke up, I had access to his Facebook page. I don't know if you remember this, but I definitely went on your Facebook page. I went on your comments or your messages, and you would be messaging these girls talking about come over and cook for me.
What was wrong with that? They would come over to cook for me. We're just friends. What's wrong? What's wrong with her coming over to cook for me?
We just broke up like 2 seconds ago, and you're
okay.
Already
We
online.
weren't together, but we weren't together.
So your Facebook is linked to mine somehow because I think you used my computer, and now all of a sudden I'm getting all your little thought comment messages.
They weren't thoughts. They just
trying to hang out.
They just wanted to hang out. They wanted to come over. We didn't
So you wanted
to
use them. What else did y'all do besides them doing your laundry and cooking?
They wanted to come over. They wanted to help because they knew I was a single guy. They wanted to come over and help me do some laundry. Come over and help me cook some food.
Oh, that's it?
Because we were just hanging out.
They didn't want that D?
We were just hanging out. Why are we even having this? This is a whole conversation about something else completely different. Why are we having this conversation
I just want to know because she said the sex box. I want to know.
I mean,
did you give him the D?
I probably wouldn't disagree.
Wait, you gave him the D?
That's not
you
what I
didn't tell
said.
me that.
I said no. I said
clear answer.
No. This is what I said. What I said was that what Riley was saying. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that. I think that when you meet them, I think it is three different boxes, and I think the sex box. I think that second box is probably a little bit
bigger,
broader.
Yeah, like how can I use this person to get what I want?
Like that's so like it sounds so bad when you say it that way,
right?
It sounds so bad when you say it that way,
crazy, right?
But I mean, it's not about using them. It's about
using them. Wow.
Well,
all right.
I think the thing is like, hopefully you can see if man wants nothing to do with you. But I think where people get it muddy is where the sex and the relationship go very,
that's why you
together.
don't need to give up that ting until that ring.
And I'm gonna say this. If a dude is very charismatic, he knows how to string you along long enough or to give you enough that makes you think that he's still interested. So, and you can tell, oh crap, brothers, I'm sorry. But you can tell because if he doesn't regularly talk to you, but then if time goes by and he just hits you up on occasion,
I had a
and
few
he's
of
like,
those.
"Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
How you doing, beautiful?" Like something like that.
Yeah.
Then he's not interested in being in a relationship with you. He just wants to make sure that you understand that he's still available for
Isn't that
you.
crazy?
And then he'll converse with you maybe for the next 2 days, something like that, to make you feel like there's a connection.
That's
and
crazy.
then he'll fall off the face of the earth again because he has.
That's like my whole
He has
childhood.
maybe 7 or 8 different other girls he's doing the same thing to because he just got bored with you and he just moved on to somebody else.
Stringing them all along. I remember I had an ex hit me up. Like, I remember it was like right after we got home from our honeymoon. I was like, how do you even have my phone number? I haven't talked to you in like years. Block? I was like, I'm married. Block. Like, get out of here. I'm not. You're not gonna string me along. The
But I
base
mean,
is over.
that's a common thing.
Wow.
So I mean, it is.
That's toxic.
I mean, but You know,
and that's what they do, ladies. They string you along.
no,
hold on.
Women do the
Just-
same
hold on.
thing.
They
Women
do
the exact
and,
same thing.
and they do. But hold on, let me
and
finish.
worse. They
Hold
do
on.
it worse than men do.
That's not true.
That is true. It's very true. Women, y'all can be some very sneaky and ooh wee, absolutely. In fact, more women right now are filing for divorce than men are. Women can
Because they're tired of putting up with crap.
oh
And they watch their
my
mama put up with crap their whole
gosh.
life, and they're not gonna
Okay.
put up with no crap.
Well, everybody, we enjoyed having this conversation with
fun.
you, and we're just so thankful for you joining us on this podcast.
Okay, no,
Thank you
really
for
quick.
another
Let's tie this up. Let's tie this
episode
up, baby.
of Well,
Let's tie this
maybe
up.
we can tie this up next week.
Okay, let's tie it up next week.
Okay, so God bless you all. We'll talk to y'all later. And for all the men out there, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
Bye.